Good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel. God, it's hot today. It's very cloudy. There's no sun cut out at the moment, but it is so hot. I'm already sweating. I've not long been down here. Made myself a cup of coffee, as you see. But yeah, it's very hot today. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be taking down another tree, the final tree hopefully. So altogether we've taken down 3 trees. We've taken as little trees as possible. We're starting to strip the bark off those trees, and we're starting to build our cabin. Guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're very safe at the moment with this horrible pandemic that's going around. Hope you and your families are all very safe. I feel very sorry for everybody at the moment. Everybody's scared, and that includes me and my family. I'm sure we're all in the same boat. If you haven't watched my videos before, guys, this video is about just surviving the coronavirus. I'm currently sitting on the land that I own. I'm quite within my rights to cut down some of the trees. I'm not allowed to cut down native trees, only the mahogany trees that were planted here years ago by the previous owner. The purpose of this jungle experiment, if you like, is just to grow a garden, build a cabin. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. I might have to come down here and live, you don't know. But where I am now is very clean, fresh air. No chance, I think, of ever getting the virus down here where I am. I'm maybe 600-700 meters away from any kind of civilization. So that's the purpose of this video. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'm just going to show you now what I've been up to so far. So far we've built a temporary shelter, very temporary. It's just really for me to get it, if there's a downpour of rain, you know, I can get under some kind of shelter here. I have been caught out once before and I got absolutely drenched. So that's the purpose of that one. I've already cut down some trees and we've stripped the bark off. I've stripped the bark off of 3 lengths so far. I'm currently stripping the bark off of this 4th one here. I've planted some fruits over here, which are actually peppers. I'm going to be planting lots more over the coming weeks. Cleared areas of the jungle floor to try and get some kind of garden area. I've got lots more to clear yet. I've got all this to clear up here. All this is my land and I have to clear it so I can grow some kind of food. And that's really as far as we've got so far, but I've got to take one more tree down today. I'm thinking maybe this tree here. The reason why I'm taking that one is because I can get at least 2 uprights out of that tree. It's better to cut 1 tree and get two uprights than 2 trees and 2 uprights, if you see what I mean. So I think I should easily get 2 uprights out of that one and a little bit of wood left over to help me with the flooring. So yeah, that's where we are so far. I'm going to get on now with getting the last tree down. So this is the tree I'm going to take. Looks like it's going to fall that way. I hope so anyway, that's the way I want it to fall. So let's get on with it. Well, as you can see, I managed to strip off some of the bark where it actually fell. That made it a little bit easier. Problem now is I've now got to split this whole tree trunk into 2 pieces and somehow get it up this bank on my own. I'm sure I'll figure it out. One of the things I really like about mahogany is when you first strip it, it goes this like white colour. And then after a day or two, it turns into this lovely red colour that we associate normally with mahogany, and it'll get a lot redder than this yet. It really does look lovely, doesn't it? The kind of patina on it, if you like, as it darkens off. It's going to make our cabin look really, really nice. This particular one that I'm stripping right now, I've been at it now for about an hour. You can see the shards that I'm taking off are very small compared to the long shards that were coming off of yesterday. And today we just got, like, you know, bits really. It really is, and that's because I left the tree 24 hours or more, like nearly 30 hours before I started stripping. So it's allowed the bark to dry a little bit, and it's really, really difficult to get off. But as you can see, I'm just about, I don't know, halfway. It's probably going to take me another hour just to strip from there to there. Maybe a bit less if I get to it. But yeah, very hard job stripping this down. Once I've done this, that'll be 4. I've got that tree that I cut down earlier down there. I'm just waiting for either my brother-in-law or my wife's cousin to come down and give me a hand lift them. I just cannot lift them. I had a go at lifting them, I just couldn't lift them. But beautiful day now, a little bit of cloud in the sky, nice and warm. Right, in fact it's very hot. And oh, I thought I saw a snake then. It wasn't. And yeah, and it's very, very beautiful down here today. So let's get on with stripping this log while I'm in the shade. Well, it's actually the next day now. The heat got to me in the end and I had to go home. But I've now managed to strip this particular log here, which is the one I was stripping yesterday, and I've now added it to the other 3, so we've now got 4 complete uprights. The other 2 uprights that were down there that we cut down yesterday are now here. I managed to strip one of them fully, so I'll put that one with the others in a minute, and I've just got this one here to finish stripping. And then we'll have our 6 uprights for our house. It's been really hard going to get these sorted out. Now I've got to get some very thin bits of wood. When I say thin, kind of about the width of my calf muscle, calf if you like. And that's going to be to hold all this in place once it's up. I've also started marking out here. You can see this stone and with a stick in it. Each one of these posts will sit on top of one of these stones once I've bedded the stones in, and this will stop the bottom of the upright from rotting, and it'll last for years on top of these stones. Another one over here. You can see I've got the rope in place, kind of marking out. So we'll have one stone here, one here, another one here, another one here. We'll have another stone at the end of this rope just about here, and another stone halfway, which is just about here somewhere, there where that stick is. So that's going to be the size of the house. So it's going to be quite big, but of course I can always add to it later if I need to, but at the moment that's going to be the size. We're doing very well. Well guys, I'm a little bit annoyed. I own the rights to this river here, or what should be a river, should I say. And a little while ago some kind of tribal people came through doing some fishing, which I really don't mind. You know, they can catch as many fish as they like. You know, I don't do fishing here. But what they've done is they've dammed up the river a bit further up that way and diverted the river over here. And the river that runs down along my land, which is this bit here, all the way along the side of my land, has virtually come to a standstill and dried up. And just a few days ago my kids were playing in the river here, and now it's been, you know, reduced to nothing. And I'm a little bit annoyed that they didn't put it back the way they should have done it after they've been fishing. But if you have a look up here, see if I can get to where it is. Oh, hard work. So yeah, if you look just kind of here, they've built a dam all the way up through and diverted the water this way. Normally the water runs this way. As you can see, it's pretty much a dry riverbed now. I'm not annoyed that they dammed it. I mean, if that's what they need to do to get their fishing, I really don't mind. What I'm annoyed is that they didn't undam it when they'd finished, so that I can get my river back. So now I'm going to have to shift all these stones so that I can divert the river back to where it should be. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed. So it's coming towards the end of the day now. I haven't had time to undivert the river, but maybe I'll get time in the morning. But as you can see at the moment, it's starting to resemble a bit of a building site here. Obviously once the hut's up, we'll clean all this area back up again and carry on with our planting and clearing of areas. Tomorrow I'm not going to be doing anything toward the hut, because I've got to the stage now where I really need help. There's no way I'm going to be able to stand up these uprights on my own, support them, and then secure them. There's just no way I'm going to be able to do it on my own. But so in the meantime, I've got this little tiny area here. There's a steep bank going down there to where the bamboo is, but this little tiny area here, I'm going to try and clear this area while I'm waiting for some help to come down and help me with the uprights. So here's a before shot, and here's the after shot. As you can see, there's still a few boulders I need to move. A little bit down here that I've still got to clear, but I'm absolutely done in now. Had enough. It's the end of the day, sun's starting to go down. It's got a little bit cooler now. Oh guys, I'm absolutely done in. It's been a long day today. Had a little bit of a nap after lunch, a couple hours, just to the heat really got to me today. You can see by my shirt here, I'm absolutely wringing with sweat. It really has been a hot day today. Achieved a lot today though, you know. We've got some more trees down, we've got some more trees stripped, we've got areas cleared. A little bit annoyed about the river behind me not being cleared, but you know, that's life. If you've got any comments about what I'm doing here, you know, like for example the way I'm planting things, or you know, if you think I should be planting things a bit differently, or I should be planting what I should be planting first, for example, then especially if you're a professional gardener, you know, I would really appreciate the comments. It'll help me out a ton. I'm doing the best I can down here for myself and my family. Trying my best to grow an area that we can call a safe haven, if you like. You know, we don't know where we're going to be in a few months' time. May have to, like I said before, may have to come down here and live. But I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow a lot. Obviously, when my channel grows, we get an income, and we could really do with that income right now. So, you know, every subscription is very much appreciated, and also your comments and likes. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you on the next video.